Halloween, celebrated on the night of October 31st, has its origins in ancient Celtic festivals, particularly the festival of Samhain. Samhain marked the end of the harvest season and the beginning of winter, which was often associated with death and darkness. The Celts believed that on the night of Samhain, the boundary between the living and the dead blurred, allowing spirits to roam the earth. People lit bonfires and wore costumes to ward off these malevolent spirits. Commercialization of Halloween. Over centuries, Halloween underwent various transformations. It was heavily influenced by Christianity, particularly All Saints' Day, which was celebrated on November 1st. In the 8th century, Pope Gregory III designated November 1st as a day to honor all saints, known as All Saints' Day. The evening before All Saints' Day became All Hallows' Eve, from which the name Halloween is derived. As Halloween evolved, it integrated aspects of Christian and pagan traditions. The commercialization of Halloween became prominent in the 20th century, particularly in North America. It transformed into a consumer-driven holiday with costumes, decorations, candies, and parties. This commercial aspect overshadowed its earlier religious and folkloric roots. Halloween. In contemporary society today, Halloween is celebrated in many countries worldwide, albeit with varying customs and practices. It is often associated with dressing up in costumes, carving pumpkins, trick-or-treating, and haunted house visits. It is seen as a time for fun and revelry. Halloween symbols and their meanings. Halloween is filled with symbols and imagery that have both historical and contemporary significance. For example, the jack-o'-lantern, typically carved from a pumpkin, symbolizes warding off evil spirits. The black cat is often associated with superstitions and magic. Witches, ghosts, skeletons, and vampires are common Halloween costume themes. Islam's stance on celebrating Halloween. Islamic scholars and jurists have varied opinions on celebrating Halloween. Generally, Halloween poses several challenges to Islamic beliefs and practices. The primary concern is that Halloween's pagan and superstitious origins are contrary to monotheistic Islamic beliefs. Islam emphasizes the absolute oneness of God, Tawhid, and the avoidance of associating partners with Allah, Shirk. Halloween's historical ties to pagan beliefs, spirits, and supernatural entities can be seen as incompatible with monotheism. Theological reasons for avoiding Halloween. Theological reasons for Muslims avoiding Halloween often revolve around the concept of Tawhid, the oneness of God, and the prohibition of Shirk, associating partners with Allah. The Quran clearly states the importance of Tawhid and the prohibition of Shirk, emphasizing that associating partners with Allah is a grave sin. The influence of Western culture. The influence of Western culture has led to the global spread of Halloween traditions. The media, including movies, television shows, and the internet, have played a significant role in popularizing Halloween around the world. Exposure to these Western cultural elements has led to the adoption of Halloween practices in various countries. In essence, the influence of Western culture has made Halloween more accessible and popularized its celebration in regions with no historical ties to the holiday. However, this influence has also sparked discussions and debates in Muslim communities regarding the compatibility of Halloween with Islamic beliefs. Halloween and Shirk. From an Islamic perspective, Halloween's roots in pagan and superstitious beliefs can lead to concerns over Shirk, associating partners with Allah. The dressing up as supernatural or mythological beings, the belief in spirits, and the focus on the dead can contradict the core Islamic tenet of monotheism. Therefore, many Islamic scholars advise caution and avoidance of practices that could potentially lead to Shirk. In conclusion, Halloween's pagan origins, commercialization, and influence from Western culture have made it a subject of debate within Muslim communities. While some may choose to celebrate Halloween in a secular and harmless manner, others may opt to avoid it due to its potential theological conflicts with Islamic beliefs. The key to understanding this issue lies in recognizing the historical and contemporary aspects of Halloween and how they relate to Islamic theology and monotheism.